Alright guys, stop relying on luck and stop praying for your gold entries to hold. Let me show you how smart traders catch reversal. In this video, I'll teach you the smartest way to catch reversals when it comes to trading gold. Right? I'm sure you've been watching all my videos, you've been seeing how I teach, you've been seeing how I guide traders, you've been seeing how I tell you to do this, do that. Now I will guide you for you to understand how to catch reversals, because the moment you learn how to catch reversal on gold, especially now that gold is on a bull trend, you will just be making crazy money. Alright, now let's dive into the charts. Now this is the 15 minutes time frame. Every single thing I teach works. What can you spot here? Of course, this is very visible, inverse head and shoulder. Now, when it comes to taking entries and when it comes to catching reversal, it requires a lot, especially when it comes to catching reversal. You need to be precise, you need to be very reactive, and you need to be able to take decision fast. When it comes to catching gold reversal, the reason why you see people doing 1 to 10 RR, 1 to 20 RR, 1 to 50 RR, 1 to 5, 1 to 15 is because they don't waste time when it comes to taking decision. Now look at this. You see this setup, right? This is an inverse head and shoulder. You can see this one here. The left shoulder is quite shorter, right? This is also an inverse head and shoulder. You see this one, the head is longer. This is also what? An inverse head and shoulder. Then finally, this is also what? An inverse head and shoulder. Now, whenever you spot any of this, when it comes to trading gold, I promise you, your trading will go from 0 to 100, especially when you're always paying attention to them. Now, which time frames can you spot them? M15, H1, H4. You see these three time frames, M15, H1, and H4. If you spot any of these inverse head and shoulder, the one where the two shoulders are short, the one where the head is longer, the one where the left shoulder is longer, the one where the right shoulder is also what? Longer. I promise you, you'll be able to catch any form of reversal you see on gold. Now, I've said this before. For those of you that have been following me on Twitter, I made this post, and when I made this post, I actually said gold was going to dump. Don't rush and buy. The problem with what is currently going on now is that the fact that everybody knows gold is going to $4,000 per ounce, that doesn't mean the market will get to 4,000 one way. Do you understand? This market could go to 3,950 to crash to 3,700, to go back to 3,950, come back to 3,500, but $4,000 is the target. But will the market just get there immediately? No. Why? Because we have a lot of buyers, we have a lot of sellers. Now let's go back to the chart and spot some of this. So how do you take advantage of what's going on now? You always look forward to what? Inverse head and shoulder. Now what kind of inverse head and shoulder is this? What can you spot here? You can see that the what? The left shoulder is shorter, is longer, and the right shoulder is what? Is shorter. And this is the head. Now in a situation like this, when you've already marked your key levels or you've already marked your POI, and you notice the market is looking like this, what do you want to pay attention to? You want to pay attention to where the buy originated from. Now, where did the buy originated from? From here, of course, which is the head. Then the market pushed the left shoulder. Then what happened? Then we saw this big buy here. Let me put this back. Good. From here, then we saw what? We saw this big buy that was originated here. Now see how the buyers bought this market back aggressively, right? Now immediately the market went back up. You want to wait for this market to tap back into this POI level on the what? On the right shoulder, and immediately you see that tapping. What do? You buy to the upside aggressively. Very simple, very straightforward. Please, when it comes to catching reversal, this is your M15. You need to be very smart. When it comes to trading gold, you don't say, okay, the market will go in my direction, the market will not go in my direction. Take decision immediately. If you're buying, you buy. If you're selling, you sell. Set your CP and SL, and you wait for the trade to move. In a situation like this, after you place a buy here, your SL should be what? Below what? Below this POI level. This is your M15. Don't forget. Then your TP should be what? 1 to 5, 1 to 10. From 1 to 5 to 1 to 10. This is actually what? This is a 1 to 7. Because you know this buy would buy back into this supply level here. Alright? This buy will buy back into what? Into the supply level. And you can see, immediately it tapped into the supply level. Can you see how gold is dumping? Can you see how gold is dumping? Now, we all know gold is bullish, but you cannot jump and start buying this market. You would wait for this market to come back. You would wait for this market to what? You wait for this market to come back into this zone. Now, where is the next POI? Here. Right? Which is this candle that tapped into here. This is your next POI. If gold should come into here, then you continue buying to the upside. Very simple, very straightforward. This is how you catch reversal. Because a reversal is when the market is buying, then the market comes back to create a lower high or a higher low, then you buy back and you continue longing into the upside. Or a market is selling, then the market comes back to create what? A lower high, then you continue selling. Now let's check the 1 hour time frame. By now, I'm sure everybody knows how to draw their key level from your weekly time frame down to your 15 minutes. That's why I don't waste time going back there again, okay? Now let's look at the 1 hour. Now this is your 1 hour time frame. On your 1 hour time frame, can you spot a head and shoulder? No. That was why you had to scale down to where? Your 15 minutes. Now, whenever you see this pattern on gold, right, after a huge drop, then you notice the market was moving like this, then you saw a huge drop, then gold start moving like this. Now, this is a trap. What trap is this? A wedge trap. Now, plenty people will say, okay, gold wants to consolidate, then continue dumping. But no, this market is a bullish market. So, except the market taps into a supply zone, that is when you want to sell it. Any other retracement you see is an opportunity for what? For more buy to the upside. Whenever you see gold give you a huge dump, immediately you see the market start struggling, just start placing buy. Every retracement, you should be placing what? You should be placing buy. That way you make money faster. Do you understand? This is the smartest way to catch any reversal. Now you've learned how to catch a reversal here. Meaning in this situation, where will you buy first? Here. And if you happen to miss this buy, where will you buy second? Here. And if you happen to miss this buy, where will you buy third? Here. And if you happen to miss this one, when the market come back here again, you buy fourth. Then what do? You continue sending it to the upside. Remember, don't be greedy. 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5. It's easy to catch on gold. That's why it is called the smartest way to catch reversal. And once you catch it, you're good to go. Do you understand? Now let's go to the 4-hour time frame. And let's see. Now this is your 4-hour time frame. Of course, I've taught you guys POI. POI is where the buy originated from, right? Good. And where can you see your POI? There's a POI here. There's another POI here, right? And what did the market do? The market tapped into that zone. And what happened? We saw a push to the upside. Now, a trader that is smart shouldn't be looking for a reversal anymore when you've seen this in the market. The only thing you want to look for in a situation like this is what? Is more push to the upside. And how would you catch those push? You wait for the market to break above here, right? If the market breaks above here, you might see one more drop here. Sometimes it won't happen. Remember, as a forex trader, you need to be reactive, not predictive. Please don't predict the market, only be reactive. If the market is bullish, you buy. If the market is bearish, you sell. Please don't predict the market. Please, I'm begging you. Alright, so immediately the market gets here, you know that there are chances that this market could come back and clear liquidity. But you're not predicting it. If the market gives you a bearish formation fine. If the market does not, you look for longs. There are no two ways about it. So when this market push into this zone, comes back to test here, then what do? Then you buy the market to the upside. Do you understand? Because here, the reversal has actually happened. If you did not buy here from your 4 hour, then you bought this formation on your 1 hour, then you go back to 15 minutes to buy what? The inverse head and shoulder. Now, on the 4 hour, what did we see? We saw POI, right? On your 1 hour, what did we see? We saw a false wedge. Okay? And on your 15 minutes, what did we see? Inverse what? Head and shoulder. Do you understand? This is what we saw on 4 hour, this is what we saw on 1 hour, and this is what we saw on where? On the 15 minutes. 3 ways you would have caught this reversal on gold. Always remember, when it comes to trading the forex market, you want to keep everything very simple. Don't be in a rush. Don't try to prove anything, going online to post profits, post targets. No. That is what makes most people journey shorter. Try your best to build something. Once you've built to a certain extent where you can come out and risk this, risk that, that's when you go online posting. Do you understand? Because you've already built something by the side. So even if you're posting, if things don't go well, you always have something to fall back to. Remember, we are snipers. We always wait for the market to come to us. We don't rush the market. I don't offer investments. My mentorship is currently closed for the year until next year, February. I'm currently giving free signals in my Telegram channel from now to December. Let's make money together. I love you all so much. Peace.